Hey friends, this is DJ T and I am back. I missed y'all after a few weeks off, but it was a much needed break. For those of you all who are new to speak on it, I just want to remind you all, I'm in my living room, on my couch. This is a video blog all about leadership, success, and the art of winning. And just want to jump back into this next season with something that I think is so important as we think about success. So the title of this particular blog is I Woke Up Like This. And so for those of you all who have gotten to know me through the years, you know that I'm obsessed with a couple of things. One of them is Beyonce, right? I'm a huge Beyonce fan just because I think she's one of the most successful people on earth. The other thing that I'm really passionate about and obsessed with is success, right? I have shared with many of you all my past, my history, my growing up being poor, and maybe that's part of it, but I am obsessed with successful people and what they did in order to achieve that success and to keep that success. And so one day I was just sitting back thinking, I'd never seen Beyonce work out, rehearse, get a move wrong, have a meltdown, and really have a bad day. And it was really interesting because at the same time, you heard this amazing song that she has that says, I woke up like this, I'm flawless, right? And while I love me some Beyonce, I think that successful people, not just Beyonce, have glamorized success. And I think, as I was reflecting on my own life, I may be guilty of the same thing, right? If you look at my Facebook, let's just say my Facebook and social media, it looks very different than my life is, right? I do consider myself to be successful, but there is a whole lot of work. There is a cost and there is a sacrifice that goes into being successful. And you really can't tell that from Facebook. And so I think, the purpose of this video is to talk about the ugly side of success, right? If my mission on earth is to uncover all of those secrets of success and share those back with the next generation of leaders that I so love and I'm supporting along the way, I have to be honest. I have to be transparent around what that is, right? In order to get to this point of success that I feel like I have right now, there has been so many sacrifices that I don't often talk about. But as I take stock of my life and I reflect, I have sacrificed relationships, whether it was a marriage, friendships, families, my relationship with God. I have sacrificed my own personal health and sleep. And I'm not saying that you should do this. I'm just saying that this happened for me. I have sacrificed income. I had a job that paid a lot of money and I gave that up to take another job that did not pay as much money because I knew that I would get the skills that I needed in order to get that dream job that I wanted. And so that was a sacrifice. You sacrifice even your personal time and fun events. Right now, all of my friends are out at this fun event, this fun concert, while I'm here doing something else that I'm passionate about. And so in the spirit of being transparent, I just have to remind people that success isn't about this external, superficial layer that we sometimes see, in Beyonce or on Facebook or social media. I am guilty, right? I post the things that I want to post. I have, I think, an amazing face headshot, whatever you call it, right? But in being transparent, I have to tell you, right? It took me 2 hours for hair, 2 hours for makeup, 4 hours for a photo shoot. We took over 1,000 pictures just to find that one with the right, smile in your eyes and the head tilt. And then I took that one and I sent it back and said, okay, now airbrush those bags out of my eyes and make me look flawless. And then I post that up, right? That is not success, right? Even though we manage those perceptions and images that we put out to the world, there is another side. And so if you're watching this, I'm assuming that you want to be successful. And so as I wrap up just my talk here, I want to leave you with a few things that I know to be true to happen among successful people. I've studied successful people for probably 20 years, and I just want to leave you with some of those things that I know happen. One of them is that every successful person that I know has a very clear vision about where they want to be and what they want to do. They write it down, they make a plan, it might be a vision board, it is visible and it is recurring all the time, because guess what? You can't hit a target you can't see, right? So having a vision is a part of it. What I also know is that successful people wake up, most of them that I have known, wake up before 5 a.m. Right? I was surprised when I actually started interviewing people and asking that question. they wake up before 5 a.m. And so I've started to do the same thing. But in that time, you are either reading, you are working out, you are doing something to get you ahead. And so that your alarm doesn't just push you out and just run into the day without a clear plan and vision. They are constantly reading, right? Successful people are always really investing in themselves in terms of knowledge and information. So as I wrap up, I just want to leave you. I know that you are tuning in because you desire to be successful. I bet you if I were to convene 100 people in a room and say, you know, show of hands, how many of you want to be successful? Almost everybody would raise their hand. But the reality is that a fraction of that group would actually become and achieve success. Because guess what? It's hard work, and not everybody is willing to do the hard work. Not everybody is willing to do what it takes in order to achieve that success. And so I just want to leave you with that question. Are you willing to do the work? And what are you doing to actually achieve that greatness? And share it with me on my Facebook, add a quote, add a comment. What is it that you're doing to practice greatness? What are you doing to continually stay sharp and ahead of the game? I am continually learning myself. I am a work in progress. And so this is a two-way street. I may share a nugget, but I look to you to also share some of your rituals and routines with me so I can continue to practice being great. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all next Sunday at 6.